When talking about Hitchcock's methods of suspense, or even just what makes something scary, one of the first scenes that comes to my mind is from the recently released Conjuring 2 movie. From beginning to end, this is one of the most suspenseful scenes I've seen in recent films. In this video, I'm going to be pointing out the different elements of suspense as they happen, as well as explain why it makes it suspenseful.
Who's that?
This scene starts out with suspense by not showing what it is that's scaring Lorraine's daughter. We know that there's something that's freaked her out, but we can't tell what it is until the daughter points it out to Lorraine. It places us in Lorraine's point of view, which is subjectivity because we only see things from the main character's point of view. The suspense is built up even higher as the delayed action of Lorraine walking down the hallway begins, which takes her nearly 30 seconds to walk down a small hallway and open the door and get into Ed's office. This scene didn't need to be that long, but by slowing down Lorraine's movement, it creates a greater suspense that something's going to happen to her. As Lorraine is standing in Ed's office, we think we're experiencing some dramatic irony that the audience can see the nun behind Lorraine when she cannot. But what's actually happening is that it's just a painting of a nun, which is an example of multi-leveled suspense, where they threw us off by using the painting. Immediately after this, the scene shifts in tone when a loud noise starts to play, which is actually Christmas music. This confuses the audience because it's obviously not fitting to the scene, and it makes them wonder what the meaning of this music is. Lorraine turns off the music, and immediately the lights go out. She begins slowly approaching the painting, and as she's approaching the painting, the suspense starts building as the audience starts to wonder, maybe the painting is related to the nun. Here we have a couple more examples of delayed action as the shadow of the nun slowly walks out from behind the painting of the house. We then see it come up behind the painting of the nun, and slowly its hands come out and grab the sides of the painting. While all this is happening, the audience is wondering what exactly it is that the nun is going to do. Then the tone shifts a few more times. We see the nun grab the painting and start running out at Lorraine. This is a huge switch from the quiet, somber tone that was currently happening to the loud and hectic tone of the nun attacking Lorraine. But then just as soon as she knocks Lorraine over, we have another shift in tone where it goes back to being more somber with the Christmas music playing. This next shot looks straight out of a nightmare as the nun slowly comes out of the shadows and stands there smiling at Lorraine. Based on the look on the nun's face, the audience knows something's going to happen, but we're not quite sure what, because she's just standing there. Finally, the scene ends with some fragmentation, which is actually also some multi-leveled suspense. In the fragmentation, it keeps switching between a sleeping Lorraine on the couch to the awake Lorraine that's standing with the nun, so the audience starts to wonder, is any of this actually happening, or is she just having a dream? The greater level of suspense that the audience doesn't realize at the time is the significance in Lorraine destroying the Bible. It seems like the demon is just making her destroy a Bible because it's a religious symbol, but in reality, the demon was actually giving Lorraine her name. It's the multiple different elements of suspense that the director switches between in this scene that makes it more horrifying. Even when seemingly nothing is happening in a shot, it's what we conjure up in our heads that really makes this scene terrifying.